Hello, so this is going to be a tutorial on how to customize your own spawning for the Phoenix Fix mod on the Steam Workshop. The first thing you're going to need to do is you're going to want to find your game INI. If you're playing on a online server, it should work as well. You'll just have to find your game INI through the uh, server page on whoever you're hosting it through's website. They'll usually link to it. And you'll just follow this along once I get to that here. So to get to the game INI, if you're playing on single player, just go to your Steam installation, which for me is under Program 86, Steam, Steam Apps, Common, Arc, Shooter Game, Config. Nope, never mind. Content. I lied again. Saved. It's under saved. So again, that was Shooter Game, saved, config up here, Windows no editor. It'll be this game INI right here. So just go ahead and open that up. And you'll scroll all the way to the bottom. And then you should see all this stuff in here. We'll just be posting the spawning code beneath it all here, right here at the very last line. Just go ahead and hit enter. If you're like this, just go down. And then scroll down on the Phoenix Fix workshop page. And you're going to need to grab all of this here. So go and do that. Some of it looks like it's hyperlinked. That doesn't mean anything. Just copy it anyways. It doesn't take you anywhere. So just right click, copy, open this up in here, and then go ahead and just paste that in all the way over like that. So yeah, it's pretty long. So you're going to want it to all be on one line. You're not going to want it to wrap to a second line, otherwise you might run into some issues there. So we'll just leave it here like this. So the first thing you're going to need to do in here is you're going to need to choose where it's spawning, which is spawn entry class name right here. To find that out, you're going to go ahead and open up the wiki, the Ark Survival Evolved wiki, and you're going to see both of these links will be in the mob page. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to look on here. So the best way to do it that I have found to visualize where things are spawning is find a dino that you want the Phoenix to also spawn with. So for the case of this mod, we're going to look Woolly Rhino. We're going to be up here in the tundra biome. And you can see the name for the biome right there is snow. And then say you wanted it to spawn wherever there's a Spino, inland water. So, you know, just that kind of thing. It'll give you a visualization of where the phoenixes will be spawning and things like that. But for this one here, we'll go with Woolly Rhino. Yeah, so there we go. So snow. And then what you'll do with this is you'll go over to the spawn entries page here. All this. You're going to go ahead and hit Control F, search for snow, and then make sure that this is underneath the right map. Just scroll all the way up until you see this here. So for this tutorial, I'm doing it on the island. It should work on every map though. So just go ahead and Control F, snow, final spawn entry, snow. So you can copy this. And then all this over here says is that the Phoenix will be spawning alongside direwolves, megaloceros, all of these dinos. So just go ahead and right click, copy that. Open up the game INI again. Paste it in right there. Make sure you leave the _C on there, otherwise it will not work. And then beyond that, just keep going a little bit to the right here. NPC spawn entries and entry name. Custom name for your new spawn zone. This can be anything you want it to be. For me here, I'm going to go Phoenix Fix Spawner. But you can name it literally anything. So just you can go like Bob or whatever, but I'll go Phoenix Fix. I'll just leave it at Phoenix Fix, I guess. We'll go there. And then entry weight. This is how often the game is going to look to see if it can spawn more dinos. So for a reasonable amount I have found is 1,000. And then setting that. And so we'll leave it there. For the case of this tutorial, we will set it to 10,000. Just that way we can demonstrate how many phoenixes are spawning. That way you can see that it's actually working. NPCs to spawn, leave this alone. Keep going to the right. NPC class string, leave that alone. Don't mess with that. The last thing you're going to need to do here is all the way on the far right. Max number of dinos to spawn. So this is a percentage of the entry weight over here that we did. That 10,000 that I recommended be 1,000. But for this tutorial, we'll leave as 10,000. To figure out exactly how many will be spawning as a limit, just go ahead and come in here. So let's say you did 1,000. That way there's like a decent amount of phoenixes, but not an absolute crap ton of them. So we'll go 1,000. Then say we wanted 10 phoenixes. We'll just leave it like that. So we'll go 10 phoenixes. And so the percentage that I used there was 1,000 divided by 0.01. So that's 1%. Oop, I don't know what I did there, but it's not right. So this, oop, no, come back. So let's leave this at 0.01. And then this over here, you would leave it like 1,000. And this would come out with a max of 10 phoenixes spawned at any given moment. It's pretty good, I guess. I don't know. That's a decent amount, but you can of course customize this however you want. So for my instance here, I'm going to go 10,000 entry weight. It's going to try a lot to try and spawn in a phoenix. And then the max percentage, just for demonstration purposes, we'll put at 50%. That way a max of 5,000 phoenixes will be spawned. It'll reach a dino cap before it even gets close to that, but that way they'll just spawn really fast for our instance here. And then what you'll do is you will save, and then you will upload it if you're doing it on an online server. If you're doing it locally, there's no need to upload. Just go ahead and hit File, Save. You can exit out of that. We don't need these anymore. And then go ahead and open up your game. And just go ahead and load up your local world, or you would just log into your online one. If you're doing it single player, make sure you have the mod loaded. If you're doing it online, also make sure you have the mod loaded, I guess, but go ahead and hit play single player. And do a couple things first here. So then go ahead and get on this phoenix that I put here. And if we fly around, you can see that here in the tundra biome that we selected on that wiki page has an absolute ton of phoenixes spawned here. So I'm going to go ahead and speed this up that way and fly around a bit quicker. You can see there are just phoenixes everywhere. Yeah, so I hope that helped. If there's any questions, go ahead and just leave a comment on the mod page or send me a message on Steam. Yeah, alright. Thanks. Bye.